welcome to another video. So I'm just up at the polytunnel. A few things. So the seeds going in there, sweet peas, some sunflowers. These are kind of the first batches as well. So every few weeks I'll sow some more of the same varieties and that. But these storage tubs are coming in handy as well, just to protect. Still need to drill some holes in them, but no, that looks all good. Sweet peas are looking better now, and then strawberries, which I've got to decide where to put these ones because the round beds are full at the moment. But I've come up today to do the compost which has arrived this morning and plant some potatoes in, so let's head up to the other plot and start that. So I brought up some of the compost, again just your normal Wicks multi-purpose compost, so they're doing off $3.15. Ideally I'd like it cheaper, but this time of year they hike the prices, don't they, because they know everyone's getting ready for their springs gardening. So I've got some more chives as well, because once I've done the potatoes, I'll obviously start to fill these troughs up with compost, because obviously we filled them up with the bark halfway, as you can see, and I'll sprinkle some along the edge of each trough, like what I started to do last year along here, which they're just starting to come up. So all this is not grass, it's all chives, which is all the way along. So obviously I've heard many things, but I think it does help with preventing pests and that, because the smell, most of them, the bugs and that, don't like the smell of it as well, and they look pretty once they flower as well. So that's always an extra thing for the bees as well. Obviously we've got the pen. Well, everyone probably thinks it's a chicken bloody pen, but it's not. But yeah, I've just got to work out what I'm going to do with that back part and that, and then I think hopefully tomorrow I can start to build the steps up here, so get that sorted out, and then probably divide some of these beds up as well. Possibly might make another one deeper as well, just depending on, I guess, get some more compost and everything for them. And also I need to put some compost in here, obviously weed it, and then some sand, and get that ready for the carrots as well, because they can start to go in. So brought up the shallots, put in. I'm not going to put all of them in, they're starting to go a little bit soft, but they've got some good chits on them, so they should be totally fine. And so this whole bed is literally first and second earlies, so I've already got 4 rows in. You can probably put 3 more rows of shallots, because they were the best ones that I had last year. So obviously I will put more compost on top as well, because it will start to come up again, shoots and that. It's grand. Let me get a fork, because where I've been walking on it, it's been compacted. Got this last year from the kind of unwanted pile, the old potato fork, which comes quite in handy. Just break up the majority of all this. Mix up. problem I had last year was I put them in too deep and then didn't water them enough. We had quite a dry summer last year, and because our water doesn't get turned on until about beginning of Easter weekend, so that's why I've got all the water butts set up ready for that. So they're going in about 6-7 inches, 6-10 inches deep. I'll do. I'm gonna a bit mouldy. I think where it's not been aerated properly enough. Cardboard as well. Oh no, this is from the chicken manure pellets, which I had in a bag, which have been over winter, so they've got a bit wet and soggy, so it should be alright. Just the pellets. Just needs a bit of aeration for it. Hopefully you can see me, I'm not being talking off camera. But we've got Picasso, main crop, looks very enticing with the bangers and mash. And for our American viewers, that's obviously sausages and mashed potato. So again, same principle. Might do 4 or 5 up and down, a couple of rows, and then we get 2 of each variety in here. I don't know what that is. It's like a larvae of something. I don't think it's a caterpillar, but there's no butterflies around, but it might be. There's down there. So that is, well, majority of potatoes in. So obviously I got that Picasso. Yeah, Picasso. So the main crops, I'm sticking the main crops in here because they will take longer obviously to be ready. I know these are all my earlies and second earlies. So obviously got the Charlottes. Then I've got red Duke of York. I think some Rockets. Some Sharpes Express. And more. Oh, I think one of them is a Charlotte's and one of them is Rocket. But obviously I'll keep adding compost to that as well, so it's nice and full and protected. But obviously next on the jobs list is, obviously I've ordered more of these stakes because I've actually run out, so I'm going to need quite a few to run along to make the fence sturdy, which is all going to run up to there basically. So then use that chicken wire fence, which is about 2 foot high, so it's not going to block anyone but it's just there, one as a barrier, two for the sweet peas and nasturtiums to climb up on throughout the year. So that'll run along there. So about, I think it's 15 metres. I think it's about 49 foot. So I'm trying to work out if it's going to stretch all the way along. If not, I can order some more. And then next step will be the step.
24 hours later.
Right, this is the next day. So see, my plot neighbour was just up here, but now he's left, so I can actually film some bits. So I've just taken out the 2 planks that we put in, well, I put in last year, because I'm going to start making this set of steps here. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to probably cut it going too high, and then I need to cut a little offcut there, and then I'm probably just going to do, maybe it'll probably end up being 2 steps, but I'll see how I get on. But I will catch up with you in a bit. The sun is out, which is nice. So I've just filled in the gap there and made this side too high. So I just got to decide now. I'm just going to have 1 or 2 steps. Got a feeling it's probably going to be 2. So I'm going to build again. Obviously too high this side, putting it too high in that side as well, the back, and then I'll work out where to put the steps afterwards. So I've just got up to this point. So I was thinking about putting 2 slabs across, but it's still quite a drop, so I think initially I'm going to put some boards across here and then just have to backfill this all level, so it's 1 board high, and then put another one of these old council slabs which I've got over at the back. Was originally going to be for the new greenhouse base, but I've changed my mind on that scenario. So yeah, I put another board in across here, and then I have to shore it up along the sides, and then get another one of these slabs, and it should sit perfectly between the board and then obviously the grass edge here. So, but I'm going to have to wait on that one because I have run out of timber, and I need what I've got left to finish off the back corner. So, because I've actually ordered another set of these, but it was literally about £20 from Temu, which they're identical to these, and they're sturdy and they'll last long, and it'll just fit nicely because it's all the same looking as well. And plus I'll have another gate, so I can put a gate on that bit there as well. But what I'll need to do is put the boards down first, like I did with this one, and on the corner there. So I'll put 1 panel there, and then I'll just continue it all the way along up until there. So I've just been pottering around a little bit, so I've just stuck some of the sweet peas in there. I've also sown some chives in the first few. So I still need to bring up the rest of the compost to fill up those troughs there. Also made a start on the upper side of the kind of sweet corn enclosure pen. So yeah, I've got the boards around, and then I'll wait for the other panels to come so I can finish off, and then I just need to cut off a little bit of wood. I just want to make sure the gate goes on first before I cut the wood, because it might be a slightly different size to that one, but it shouldn't really matter. And what I've also done on that side, take a walk around, because obviously this pathway was a little bit treacherous, so I've obviously brought in originally because it was a little bit out here, which the pathway was quite narrow, so I've obviously pushed that back. Pathway's wider now. These sleepers that were left here from previous tenants, obviously they've got like creosote in them, so I'm not going to use them for raised beds, but they can just stay along the edge. One, just make a little retaining wall, and then what I will do is put some more wood chip down here, just to level it out as well. But it's a lot easier to walk up and down now. And then I just need to sort out this section here, just to make it a little bit easier to walk up and down. But no, it is slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. Right, I'm going to leave that episode here for today, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.